get this started.
Who's
the
judge?
Plaintiff will present his opening argument first.
Judge
He'll get
Bell.
2 minutes. The defendant
Yeah,
will
Jake.
do the same. Then the plaintiff may be able to call a witness.
The plaintiff is ready.
All right, we may begin. Plaintiff, please present your opening argument.
Dangerous.
On the 3rd of February, Luca Paschetti encountered his brother, Anthony Paschetti, who at the time was a sergeant for SAST. Luca was repairing Sergeant Paschetti's vehicle, and without protest, Luca picked up the sergeant and began to run around with them. It was nothing but brotherly love that was going on until it eventually led to Mr. Paschetti being tased off of a roof. It is unknown if Mr. Paschetti's panic button was pressed, but soon later, officers arrived on scene with some thinking Sergeant Paschetti was being kidnapped. After they were up on the roof, an officer politely asked for Mr. Paschetti to place Officer Paschetti down, which he did. While going back down the ladder, 5X522 Jay Simonio tased Mr. Paschetti off of the roof for no reason, causing major injuries onto Luca Paschetti. Not only did Mr. Paschetti experience great pain, he also missed lots of work, causing his financial situations to be worsened.
What's
Today we're here in court against the San
what's
Andreas
Lopez's
State
judge
Troopers to
name?
settle for
Does anyone know?
$1,859,408 for the hospital charges, missed work, and compensation for all the trauma that Mr. Paschetti went through. We
Or
will not
fucking
tolerate the
attorney
excessive
name.
use of force that SAST has displayed against my client, and justice must be served.
Wow. Plaintiff, is that the closing of your argument?
Yes, sir.
Defendant, you may present your argument.
I'm not hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor. Permission to move out freely?
Same.
You may.
I can't hear the judge if he's talking.
I can't hear the judge either.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the court. My name is District Attorney Warren Riddler, and I represent the San Andreas State Troopers. The department has been wrongly accused of fault of the injuries suffered by the complainant. By the end of this session, you will find the department not at fault, the only appropriate verdict in this case. You will see not just an officer, but a man whose life was put into harm's way while being taken without consent, while trying to protect and serve you all in this great city of Los Santos.
Let's do it.
While an officer was released, another officer, scared that the plaintiff might take his life, used whatever force necessary to stop the individual from jumping, when an unknown bystander came and interrupted this use of force, causing injuries to the plaintiff. That is all I have, Your Honor.
Okay, plaintiff, you may present a witness or a piece of evidence.
I'm going to be calling Anthony Paschetti to the stand.
Shit.
Can the judge
Bailiff, can
move
you
up?
receive
I
Anthony
can't hear
Paschetti,
nothing.
please?
Yes, sir.
Yo,
Yo,
he's
he's
smoking
smoking weed.
There's somebody stolen, please, people.
Dude, the
Who's
judge
that?
is not saying shit, and he's bald as
Yeah.
fuck.
Spaghetti.
That's a
Dude.
shitty ass judge.
I'm blind.
I see
Yeah.
section over
I'm
there.
gonna do an audio check in the courtroom again. I hear some complaints from the
Like, I'm more blind than I am Asian.
peanut gallery, I suppose.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to sit down.
Am I audible?
Spaghetti, go ahead and raise your right hand for me. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Dude, he pointed at
I
the
can't
sky.
hear this.
Hey, officer.
All right, Mr. Paschetti, can you hear me?
Jeez,
Yes.
people talking and shit all fucking time.
Okay. Mr.
Need to get
Paschetti,
kicked out.
Do you know Mr. Luca Paschetti that's sitting right here in the courtroom?
Yes.
Do you have a good relationship with your brother?
Yes.
Were you being forced by Mr. Paschetti in any way, shape, or form?
No.
Did Mr. Paschetti harm you in any way?
No.
Did you press your officer panic button at any time when this incident occurred?
No.
Did you tell anyone that you were being kidnapped?
Okay. All right, there goes our whole case.
Is it correct that you and Mr. Paschetti were laughing the entire time during the incident?
I'm not sure, so I'm not going to answer yes or
I
no.
object!
Officer, check Twitter.
All right.
Okay.
Mr. Paschetti, did you tell any officers that Mr. Paschetti was to be pursued, detained, or declared lethal?
No.
Did you press any charges on Mr. Paschetti?
No.
That is all the questions I have, Your Honor.
You think there's
Defendant,
that
if you're ready, you may begin cross-examination.
Yo.
I think he's guilty.
Hey, Lawson,
Yeah,
check
he's so
Twitter.
guilty, man.
Lieutenant Paschetti,
Why am I hearing rumors
Good evening.
about a bomb?
what were you doing at the time you were picked up by your brother, Luca Paschetti?
I was having my vehicle repaired at URL.
They said...
Oh no.
Yo,
Is everything okay?
Alright, I guess I'll continue this.
Looks like we're gonna have some chaos outside.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
If everyone can
There's
just
a
stay
bomb.
still in their seats.
Who has the ball?
is
there a
a bomb threat me?
Yeah.
Parva,
Yes.
come here.
Yeah.
You bought came this whole shit was so long ago. Yeah.
I'm getting lots
There's
of bomb
footage.
threats. People text me about bomb threats.
we can hear y'all loud.
Defendant, if we can just
Lock
pause the
doors.
questioning for
Doors
now,
locked.
I've stopped the
Shout.
timer for you.
Chain the doors.
Everyone, please
Shame.
remain
Shit.
silent.
Chain my dick.
Yo, next person who moves should be tased or shot. This is scary.
Your lips are moving. Tick, 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 tick. Time goes by so slowly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is
ground control.
See, of course, someone's got to try and shoot up and fucking fuck things up.
Actually supposed to wear suits.
Hi, Cletus.
What up, bud?
What's up, cutie?
Mm.
I'm wearing a vest.
I'm glad you made it, Cletus.
I made it too. Good to see you.
Alright, this is taking longer than it needs to be. We should finish.
Is it true there's a bomb, Oscar?
Okay, are they
should
have they
probably
left the
leave.
area?
Yeah, I should scan the
Um,
building for the bomb.
I'm gonna
There's
stay
There's
here,
one.
bro.
There's
Is there a bomb in here? Yo,
Yeah.
1 minute. There's
there ain't no bomb in here.
There ain't no
It sounds
bomb.
like it
Whoever
might be
has the
yes.
bomb, if you have a big long, then stand up right now and. let
Order in
bomb
the
right
court.
now. Stand up.
Order
Sorry,
in the
Sam.
court. I hear there is a fucking bomb in here. Oscar, is there a bomb in the building? Have you made a conscious? I will, sir, but I need I need to understand for everybody's safety in here that you've made a conscious effort
Could
to
we get
make sure
her-
there's no fucking bomb in this fucking
Can we
building
get him?
right now.
Can we get him taken out of here?
Whoever's
Screaming.
speaking gonna need to be quiet. I'm gonna charge you with contempt of court. You're gonna get
Charge
3
my
months plus
dick,
the rest
Judge.
of the court trial in jail.
Dude, let's get this
Officer,
going.
if you can
Come on
remove
now.
him, please.
Go on, place your hands on your back. What?
Whoa,
I
Cletus.
guess there's no officer. Okay.
May we proceed, Your Honor?
Whoa,
whoa,
whoa.
what the
We're gonna be waiting for the
Hey,
courtroom to calm down.
Sir, this is police brutality.
This is very chaotic.
Hey, police
Hey,
brutality.
Order in the court. Order in the
I
court.
object.
Order in the courtroom.
Bunch of idiots, man.
Protect Asian lives.
Bunch of idiots.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Alright, cool, thanks.
Cletus.
Order in the court, please.
Yo, you follow me.
Or else I will have you removed just like I had the other guy.
Sorry, I really didn't mean to step up there. My bad.
Oh, don't
Isn't
be
it?
scared.
I
All
got
right,
all
we're gonna
carried
go ahead
away.
and continue.
I'm very
If
scared.
everyone's gonna
What
be
do you
quiet.
Continue with the lint.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm soft and I
Defendant, you may
moisturize
continue.
every day.
Can we continue? with-
Officer Spaghetti, after you got your vehicle repaired, what did you do after you got your vehicle repaired?
I just had an oil change.
What?
After
State
your
oil change?
after your repairs, what were you doing?
I was well, this happened during the repair, so
Okay. So were you marked 10-6 busy or 10-8 available for calls from dispatch?
10-8.
You're marked 10-8. What exactly is 10-8? Could you explain?
That basically means that you're available to respond to any calls that there may be.
Did you give consent to your brother to pick you up, as he states?
No.
You didn't give consent to him at all.
No, I didn't give express consent.
Did he ask for your consent?
No.
Did you communicate to dispatch at all that you were picked up?
No, I did not.
Was there anything available to you to communicate you being picked up by your brother?
Yes, I did have my radio on my shoulder.
Could you access your radio while you were being picked up and thrown over his shoulder?
Yes.
Who the fuck
Okay.
are you?
No pictures in the court.
If a call from dispatch came in while you were picked up and walked around, would you have been able to respond?
Yes, I would have had I would have had Luca put me down, I would have asked him and he would have put me down.
Let's go.
I presume.
Okay. When officers arrived on scene, did you attempt to get their attention at all or yell anything to them?
I may have, I don't remember, as this was nearly 2 months ago and lots of things happened in the city.
May I present some evidence, Your Honor?
You may.
If everyone could take a look at your Discordian zaps, everyone in the court here, you'll see video footage.
Shoot, I'm so. Where?
It's going to be located in RP Media. I'll give everyone a minute to watch that footage. If you watch that footage, you'll see a camera picking up audio from Lieutenant Paschetti here, yelling, "Help, help," multiple times while officers arrived on scene, and yelling, "Help, he was touched inappropriately." Your Honor, I'll give everyone a minute to review that.
I'm currently reviewing the footage as well.
Can't get through the fucking door.
The door's locked, Sweeney. I asked the cop to unlock it.
Hey, bud. Yo, Johnny.
What's happening? Court case. I'm cross-examining the Lieutenant Paschetti right now. The bomb threat. It's so stupid, man. Like, people just need to shut up. Let everything happen. Who's getting sued? San Andreas State Troopers. I'm representing them as their defense. By
Wow.
myself.
Police brutality is what I saw.
Yo, Johnny.
Police brutality.
That is police brutality.
But it's
Police
good.
taking
Not bomb
advantage
threats. I'm
of
pretty sure that's.
what they have, eh?
Pretty sure that's not even. I'm pretty sure that's against the rules.
Exactly. Man, that is crazy.
Bailiff, if you could keep your opinion to yourself, please.
They need to be sued.
Your Honor, have you had the time to finish reviewing that evidence?
I have.
This seems pretty cut and dry.
Lieutenant Paschetti, while you were being cared by your brother, did you suffer any injuries or mistreatment after reviewing that evidence and recalling?
I did not suffer any injuries. My brother did stick his finger into my rectal cavity, but I let bygones be bygones. I did not press charges.
Did you give him consent to do that?
I did not give him express consent, no.
And when you were yelling at fellow officers to help you, what did you mean by that?
I meant I would like his finger removed.
Before that, when you were yelling help on the ground.
Before that, his finger was still in there. I just hadn't communicated that that was what I was yelling help for. I was a bit flustered.
Okay. That's all I have for Lieutenant Paschetti, Your Honor.
I'd like to ask.
Thank you, defendant.
I
What?
object.
Your Honor, I'd like to ask Mr. Paschetti a couple more questions.
Negative.
Plaintiff, you may cross-reference Mr. Paschetti if you need to.
Sit here.
Can you guys hear, Your Honor?
Yeah.
Mr. Paschetti.
We all knew this
did
was
you-
already a losing case before it came to the court.
At any time during this incident, did you feel that your life was in danger with your brother?
No,
Did you ever tell your brother to put you down?
I did not.
When you were screaming help,
The only
help,
way we would
help,
win
was it possible
or have a
that
chance
you
at
were
winning
also
is if
joking
the
with
actual
your brother?
officer that tased was here, so I could
No.
Okay.
I want
question
his
him.
finger removed from my rectal cavity.
Gay.
Order in the courtroom, please.
Incest.
That's all I have to
Officers,
ask.
can I get this individual in the blue closest to me? The blue vest removed. There's an officer in the courtroom that can do that for me.
I've got it.
Thank you.
Right, Your Honor, that's all I have to
Gonna
ask.
get 3 months contempt of court charges.
Damn. Gotta shut up.
All by myself.
Plaintiff, is your argument complete?
Yes.
Defendant, is there anything else you'd like to present to the court?
I'd actually like to bring the plaintiff, Luca Paschetti, up to the stand, Your Honor.
Mr. Paschetti, you are dismissed.
Who do you think's gonna win this case?
Bailiff, if you can swear Mr. Luca Paschetti in.
Yes, sir.
No.
Alright, Mr. Luke Paschetti, please raise your right hand. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
See, I would be able. I would be able to ask. Mr. Paschetti,
Hello.
what were you doing when these events unfolded before they unfolded?
I was on the clock working at my employer, Uptown Repairs LLC.
And how do you know Lieutenant Paschetti?
He is my blood brother.
Do you know your brother's job, his place of employment?
I do.
What might that be?
It is going to be with the San Andreas State Troopers.
Did you know he was marked available for calls before you
did
picked
not.
him up?
I did not.
When you picked him up, would he have been able to attend one of these calls had one came in?
If he was asked for me to put him down, correct, yes.
When he was yelling help, what did you think he was yelling help for?
To be honest with you, I have no idea.
Did you ask for consent before touching Lieutenant Paschetti at any point?
In touching, what do you mean?
His claims earlier that you stuck your finger in his rectum.
Uh-huh. No, I did not ask for consent.
While your finger was in his rectum, would you feel as though he was able to get off your shoulder as you were carrying him?
He could have, yes.
With your finger in his rectum.
Yes.
How long did you carry him for with your finger in his rectum?
I would say approximately 60 seconds.
60 seconds, finger in his ass.
While carrying him, did you hear him say anything at all to you or fellow officers?
I did not know.
Where did you go after releasing the officer?
I went on top of the building that was called either Rim World or Rim Paint.
Oh shit.
Up to the roof via ladder.
After you released him on the roof, where did you go?
I had tried to climb down the opposite ladder for the building.
Your Honor, if you'd like to take another look at that evidence, the attorney, Daniel Lopez over there, claimed during his opening statement that the plaintiff was tased while he was climbing down the ladder. Had you attempted to get on the ladder or been on the ladder at all when you were tased?
I was attempting to get on the ladder, yes.
Your Honor, let the evidence reveal that he was not touching the ladder, he was just standing near it. Did you see anyone coming up the ladder, Mr. Paschetti, while you were
No, I
attempting
did
to go
not.
down?
No, I did not.
Do you know a Nick Daniels?
Yes, I do.
And how do you know him?
He's a good friend of mine.
Your Honor, if you'd like to review the footage, if you'd like to see, we identified Nick Daniels as being the individual climbing the ladder towards the top before Mr. Paschetti here attempted to go down the ladder after releasing Lieutenant Paschetti.
I'll take a quick moment to review the footage.
Yes, Your Honor. So, let's see.
Defendant, you may continue if you'd like.
All right, Your Honor, I have one more piece of evidence to give to you. Mr. Peschetti, before I present this evidence, did you say anything to the officers at all before you attempted to go down the ladder?
Not that I can recall.
Okay. Your Honor, I'd like to take a moment to prepare some evidence for you.
You may return to your seat so we can allow the plaintiff some time to possibly cross-examine this individual.
Oh, I'm not finished questioning, Your Honor.
Ah, okay. I will allow you 20 seconds to prepare evidence.
This will be located in RP Media as well via Discord and on your cell phones, individuals. I'd like to take a look at that evidence, Your Honor, posted in RP Media. You hear the officer that used the taser claim that he thought Mr. Peschetti was going to jump off the roof and did not know that there was a ladder there. I'll give you a moment to review that.
It's going to be a very long piece of footage. Can you possibly give me some timestamps, which I should
Yes, Your Honor, one moment.
Shut up, you flipper bitch.
Lawyers.
That was me. Yeah, that was
Move out the way, Mash.
me. Fuck.
Probably could because
There we go.
Oh.
That's good. That's
Nope.
perfect.
Nope. I gotcha.
No, we're all in seats over here. Don't worry.
I think she probably could because what the hell
did I slide over here?
Oh.
Who pushed me?
Yep. Nope. I gotcha. There was a ladder there. That's my fault.
Your Honor, it's going to be approximately the 1 minute mark.
I gotcha.
You'll hear Officer Simonial, the officer who deployed the taser, make that statement.
Is the line you're referencing gonna be, I didn't know there was a ladder there, my fault?
Correct.
Okay, you may continue.
All right. Going back to that first piece of footage, Your Honor, you watched at the end, you'll see Mr. Nick Daniels climbing the ladder before Mr. Peschetti had an opportunity to attempt to climb down. Officer Simonio thought there was no ladder there and that Mr. Peschetti could have potentially been able to take his life by jumping off the roof and deployed his taser. Mr. Nick Daniels climbing the ladder, as you can see, actually bumps into Mr. Peschetti here just after the taser was deployed, thus knocking him off his balance and possibly off the roof. I have no more questions for Mr. Peschetti.
Thank you. You may return to your seat so the plaintiff can cross-examine this individual.
Okay. Your Honor, I have some questions to ask Mr. Peschetti.
Please step up.
That's like the only thing we got, and that was like the biggest bullshit that I could come up with for any chance, any little chance.
Yes, sir, I do.
You have a good relationship with your brother, sir?
I've already asked
Did
these.
you have any intent to harm Anthony Peschetti?
No, sir.
Did Anthony ever tell you to put him down or to stop?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Did you place the officer down the second you were told to?
Yes. After I was asked politely to put the officer down, I did.
How many weeks of work did you miss?
I would say roughly a month of work.
How bad were your injuries? And if after answering, on a scale of 1 to 10, go ahead and rate that pain for everyone here.
Well, that pain, that was about a 13.
13. What exactly did you break?
I honestly can't tell you, but I'm pretty sure all that information is on that medical bill that I did receive.
Okay. Your Honor, after cross-examining the evidence that the DA has provided for us, I went ahead and just took a look at it. The ladder that Mr. Peschetti fell down from was the same ladder that he climbed up. During that footage, you can see Mr. I believe it's Jay Simonio climbing up the opposite ladder. He had a clear view of seeing Mr. Peschetti climbing up a wall onto the ceiling. Could it be possible that Mr. Simonio was lying when he said he didn't realize?
Objection, Your Honor. That's hearsay that Officer Simonio had a clear view.
In the footage, Mr. Simonio was clearly... Oh God.
Officer
It sounds
Simonial
like it's
wasn't.
going down out there.
Officer Simonial was indeed at a lower altitude than Mr. Peschetti on that ledge.
Also, Your Honor, how would it make sense for someone to be on the ledge of a building and to have reasonable sense to tase them? Wouldn't the more reasonable solution be to at least try to talk to the person? To try to talk them out of committing
Objection, Your
suicide?
Honor. Leading.
Sustained.
Why would a trained officer at the time, who I believe was a lieutenant, decide to pull out a taser? Who knows the defendant cannot control, the plaintiff cannot control his body when he's being tased, when he's on a ledge. At the end of the day, that's poor decision making on behalf of San Andreas State
Hit
Troopers
Shift E. Yeah,
and
that doesn't
excessive
work
use
for
of
me, man.
force.
I don't know why that never works for me.
Although that
It's like bugged as
Mr.
fuck.
Peschetti did
It
not-
never works for me whenever I
although Mr.
Shift E
Peschetti did
anything.
not completely
I think it
ask
might be my
consent
keybinds or something.
to stick his finger up the lieutenant's, or at the time the sergeant's rectum, and there was clear misuse of communication throughout that situation. At the end of the day, excessive use of force was used, and poor decision-making skills were made and used by Jay Simonial of the San Andreas State Troopers.
You got to get behind the chair to Shift E. I don't think I can.
Is that the end of your argument, plaintiff?
I'm
Yes,
studying
Your
the
Honor.
body cam.
Defendant, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Not before my closing, Your Honor.
Plaintiff, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Not before my closing as well, Your Honor.
Plaintiff, you may present your closing argument.
Your Honor, after all that has been
Mr.
questioned and
Peschetti is still
answered,
sitting over there.
I'm here to get the justice that Mr. Peschetti deserves. He is a hardworking man who was wrongfully injured by the SAST. He complied with the officers and was still tased off of a literal roof. Not only did he miss multiple weeks of work, he also went through trauma which disrupted his mental health. The lack of communication, decision-making skills, and excessive use of force that the SAST displayed during the incident caused Mr. Peschetti unnecessary injuries and complications with his financial situations. This cannot be tolerated in our city, where the department claims to serve and
Lopez is the
protect
ultimate
citizens,
Chad.
but instead end up harming its own.
officer can
No man deserves what Mr. Peschetti went through, and he deserves the justice that the SAST owes him.
Take this back. This
Thank
is
you
just
for your
weird and
time, Your Honor.
disgusting.
Woo!
Defendant, you may present your closing argument.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the court. Once again, I am District Attorney Riddler, representing SAST. It's been a pleasure to appear before you in this important case. I appreciate your attention. And as you saw, what was an officer incapable of doing his job while being picked up by Mr. Peschetti, violated without consent, and ultimately suffering trauma because of the event. Another officer making the tough decision to attempt to stop what he thought was the plaintiff attempting to end his life, and and an unknown individual, or actually Mr. Nick Daniels, attempting to climb the ladder and accidentally bumping Mr. Peschetti off the roof just after he was tased by Officer Simonial attempting to stop him from ending his life. I have nothing else, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Could you let me out? I fucking stuttered. When the fuck did this
We
happen?
can go ahead and take recess for.
Could you let me out?
Completely
I'm gonna say 5
stuttered
minutes.
that fucking that one.
Take recess for 5 minutes.
I had to like change most of it because of all the answers that were provided.
I'll return to my chambers.
I was like all on the fly.
Is the judge on like whisper or something?
He's on shouting. I don't think
Thank you.
you have to fix the issue later.
It's not guilty.
He's going to be deciding in the 5-minute recess he just called in.
Can we go outside for the 5-minute recess?
Yeah, I'm going
I believe so.
That's okay. Let the people know outside that they can go ahead and leave for the 5-minute resets. However, they will have to be searched upon entry back in the courtroom.
I'm not going out there.
Unless we do not have the resources.
Yo, guys, let's move up the.
When the fuck did this happen? This happened like beginning. It was like probably a couple weeks ago.
Right there.
I have my seat.
All right.
End of February, beginning of March.
You are welcome to leave during the recess. Just know that when you do go to come back, you will have to be searched again.
Oh, I ain't going through that again.
I ain't going to that again.
What if I just have an egg roll?
I have an egg roll shoved up my rectum.
Hey, yo, R. Kelly, yo, what's up, cuz?
Jesus.
I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, I'm just gonna lean that
God, I
here.
really want to go snipe them. It's really tempting. Honestly, just drop one and then run. Who wants to get in the helicopter? I'll give you a sniper to snipe them out, and then we just run.
Alright, I'm back.
I'll do it.
Hey,
Let's
buddy.
go, boys.
I don't know why I can hear somebody talking about a damn sniper.
Why are you guys talking about all that illegal activity?
Thank you,
Okay.
Chef.
Do you mind if I sit here?
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit
sitting
here.
on my lap? Yeah, go ahead, darling. I don't mind.
Look at why you sit on my lap, bro.
Let's get down there. I don't want this shit. I just
What's
wanted
up?
to say that.
What's up?
Oh yeah, lawyer man made so many good points. Oh my god.
I don't like that they brought up my name several times. It
Yeah,
scared me.
he did kind of stutter a little bit.
Yeah,
That's
I have
okay.
I have a natural stutter sometimes.
What? No, not you.
Oh,
Him.
The jury
Oh,
is in favor of.
How?
Shut
Everybody
up,
can hear
Chip.
me, but I can't even hear the judge.
The jury's in favor of SAST. Yep.
God damn it! I know I need to jump.
Just gotta stretch my legs here.
Yeah,
Sorry,
mission
guys.
failed. I forgot I was shouting.
Hey, what am I doing?
Ooh.
Hey, hello.
I'm
You speak
glitching
English?
right now.
He's
doing the rest.
I'm like flying.
Let's
through the air as a
go.
priority.
Woo!
Why are you? Bucko. Yo, can you help me out? Whoever's in front of me, help me out.
Can I sit next to you?
That's what I'm saying. You want to?
Help me out.
You're getting terrorized by a Giga on Ark and it's pissing you off. Shit is going boom hell of a lot.
oh.
Yeah, honestly, it went better than I thought it would after we got through like fucking Cletus and then obviously the gunshots fucking outside. That went a lot better than I thought it was gonna go when it came to the whole process and people being quiet. It's kind of rough at first, people talking, and after reviewing the evidence, some people were talking, but it's to be expected. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse, but turned out pretty good, I think.
Had, Mr. Room. But I believe the seat is free.
During that trial, stole 3 cars, blew the entire parking lot. Jesus Christ, Eric, you're the fucker.
The blonde
Always
shirt
trying
right
to,
there.
people always trying to fuck shit up, trying to fuck good RP up.
Free my boy.
They wouldn't let you in.
Free my boy. He needs his shit.
Honestly.
Thank you, officer. Hell yeah.
Hell
That's
yeah,
enough
thank
to
you.
pay off my Lamborghini.
You in debt? I can help you.
In debt? What?
No, I'm in debt with him.
Oh.
Yeah, he owes me money.
Speaking of which, I got some money in my bag.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Hell yeah, just
yo,
meet me outside
Marcus,
once we're done
appreciate you
here.
showing up, man.
So much
Oh,
fucking
yes.
lazy RP and shit on here.
Oh,
Facts
Marcus,
act
how long
normal and
have
they
you
let
been
us
in
in.
the city? Alright, cool.
We waited 30 minutes. Oof.
Cousin realtor man.
Yeah, it
who,
was.
helped
I
me
think it
in the
was
city, help
ultimately
me out.
full, but
Ooh, I gotta get.
it would have been nice to have like allow some more
for a
people
while.
to stand in the back, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
Even more people. I think they could have filled it up some more. Eric, go get
I don't have
level.
notes. That's empty.
Yeah.
Let some people stand in the middle, maybe.
Yep.
Yep.
Hmm. Still owe
You're in
me
jail for killing a cop.
I know. I know I do.
The best part is that's the exact amount you're getting paid if you win.
Who knows?
Call it even.
Who knows? The judge might even find us in favor of more. You never know.
Man, like San Andreas State Troopers, more like the San Andreas State Tyrants, man. Telling you.
San Andreas State Toddlers?
No, what the fuck? Did you just say state time? No, it's San
Two.
Andreas State
Two.
Poopers. Come on. Who
Not
just
really.
shushed me?
Over here.
I mean, certain people have. Yes.
Over here. Yep. Me.
Some
That was
change.
the one
Some
that drew
change that
him
they
the,
have had
cream
is
shark,
good.
'cause-
Murder and Elio evading attempted
Still doesn't write all
or armed robbery, discharge of fire, and felon fire. That's government property and attempted murder in Leo times 3. So you actually you murdered one. So did they permadeath their character?
Marcus, continue.
That's the only way you would get murder of an LEO.
Shut up, bitch.
Yep, well,
That
his
is
husband's
true,
waiting on him when he gets home.
Ooh.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm homophobic.
Something like that.
No idea if they charge me. I have like 3 pages of fines.
Oh. Nope.
DMs? Alright.
Yeah, that's Leroy. It's a white helicopter.
Like.
Yeah,
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can sit
Hey,
down.
officer. Yeah, officer.
Hey, let's keep this between us. You guys gotta shoot that heli down already.
Y'all gotta scoot over some a little bit, dude. I'm
Yeah,
fucking
he was
on
over,
the edge.
over there.
Yeah, that officer ain't gonna.
Apparently,
No,
Asian
we
man
didn't
over
mean to
there
make you
couldn't hear
move. I'm
judges.
sorry.
And he's like right next to him.
Damn, officer said I'm fat. Yeah, look at that. Officer, look at there's more room for you, officer.
There's room.
Get
Come back. Come back.
Come on, officer. We miss
Really?
you.
Come sit on my lap.
What?
Okay.
Huh?
What?
Huh.
He said what?
I got room for you 2 fine officers too. Come here.
Say less.
Hey yo, kiss her.
The looks of it was counted as attempted. Okay. You tried to steal a SWAT car and got max time. Fuck. Yeah, that's a pretty big one. A fuck by a glitch.
All 3 of us.
Sheesh.
That's how it's going.
Hey, I hope y'all at least enjoy it so far.
Door, please.
Come on, we're not that fat.
You guys calling us fat? Is that what's going on?
He's about to the city, pussy.
Pretty good.
I did my best last minute with a lot of my stuff. Was not expecting him to answer saying that he
Man over there trying to get that female's number.
he allowed his brother to fucking pick him up, because the footage looks like he was yelling help in general to the officers, asking them to help him. So
Hey, he wants to be let.
plus it just sucked. I really wish fucking Simonial would have been here, so I could actually defend him and put him on the stand and ask him like defense questions, like about the angle, like if he could see that there was a ladder, how they know that
Something struck me that the plaintiff presented. He pointed out that Luca Bischetti climbed the ladder twice and not once.
Oh, fuck you,
Which
you're
made
knocking
it
me on the leg.
relatively difficult for Lieutenant Simonial to say that he did not know of the ladder's existence, considering that he went up it once already. Therefore, the state of San Andreas rules in favor of the plaintiff and orders the San Andreas
Someone
State
let me
Troopers,
in.
the defendant, to pay Mr. Luca Bischetti the amount of
$1,859,408.
Yes!
$1,859,408.
Yes!
Hell yeah.